Hi, I'm Anna. Welcome to Ruhani Wellness Center in Costa Rica. So today we're going to do a Vinyasa flow practice, and this practice is going to be about you. More specifically about that part of you that wants to come through, that wants to project out into the world. So we are at times where we are being very constricted. We are being told to stay at home. We are being told to behave certain ways, and it's only natural for that internal, untamed, wild nature to want to come through, that want to come out. We are at a point of history where things are changing really fast, and if we want to create something new, we can't do that by repeating the same things we've been doing. So we have to wake up that rebellious part inside, that authentic part that dares to try unconventional methods, to try new things, because everything that's coming, it's gonna be new. So let's put that into our bodies. Let's get out that unapologetic, untamed aspect of the self into incarnation by moving our bodies in a way that we're gonna open our hips, open our joints, open our heart, and do wild thing. And yeah, let's get started. Let's get this practice on your yoga mats, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's move. Start standing up, breathing in and out deeply. Your palms can be in front of your heart or anywhere that feels natural to you. Balance your weight from side to side and place your hands somewhere in your body where you feel like there's energy there that wants to come out. Just notice where that energy is and take one hand to that spot, your other hand to another energy point, or both hands to the same point. But just identifying your body, and then begin to move from that part that you were touching, letting that be the initiation motor of your movement. Move in any way that feels good to you. And we are gonna do yoga soon, but this first movement, let it come from you, let it be natural. It doesn't have to be like me in this video, it has to be like you. So move like you, move from that part of your body that has energy. Let it flow. Allow that part that's inside to come out. Moving from the inside out and letting your wild nature be untamed. Let it out of the cage and just flow with whatever your body wants to do today. Do not force it. A few more breaths. And slowly come back to center. Move from side to side. Inhale, take your hands up into the sky. Exhale, lower. Two more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Keep moving from side to side. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up. Huge breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up. Huge breath in, larger than ever. Exhale, take your right foot back. Open it up in a squat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, sink down a little deeper. This time, inhale, stretch out through your hands, crown of the head, palms to the center of your heart. Come back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your left foot back, squat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend into your knees. Make sure your knees are pointing in the same direction as your toes. Huge breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Last one. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, come down. Interlace your fingertips behind your back. Roll your shoulders up, back, slightly down, and then clasp again. Imagine your elbows want to push back, then maybe stretch your arms, just maybe. Stretch your legs, press your heart up. Keep your ribs in, huge breath in. Exhale, bend, take your left foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Reach up through your heels and exhale, let it out. Inhale, reach up. Contract your energy, so belly in, legs together. Exhale, let it all go. One more. Inhale, reach up. Huge breath in. Exhale, shake it off. And relax here. Just keep shaking. Allowing any excess of energy to come out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees if you need to. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward, heart forward. Take a couple of blocks if you need to. Exhale, forward fold. And stay here for a couple of breaths, just moving from side to side or doing whatever feels good to your body. So again, remember, this first part and this entire practice is about you moving like you, about you taking that internal spaces that want to flow into mobility. Keep breathing, maybe shake your legs, whatever feels good to you here. Inhale, look forward. Take your hands to the floor, take your left foot back, right foot back, and paddle in your down dog. Remember to breathe in and out. Take your knees down into the floor. Hands are shoulder width apart. Soften the upper back and widen your collarbones. Then push back into your down dog again. Walk it in place, stretching the back of the legs, breathing in and out fully. Keep the head in line with your spine. Keep your collarbones wide. You can take your right foot and press it behind your left ankle, pull it down, and then the other side, just to get more length. You can always keep those knees bent to keep your hips up to the sky. Inhale, reach up through your heels and take both feet towards the right. So taking the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of the left, other side. Both heels to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, heels down. Bend your knees, send your hips to the sky, a little bit higher, keeping the curve in your back. Inhale, reach up with your left leg, huge breath in. And move it around in circles. Move your knee around like you're moving into thick air, and then step your left foot forward. Remember, if it doesn't come all the way forward, you can step it with your hand. Lengthen your tailbone, reach up with your hands, huge breath in. And exhale, release your hands. Two more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go. Shake the hands. Side body long, huge breath in. Exhale, shake it off. Hands to the floor. Right hand to the floor. Take the left hand up, huge breath in. Make sure your right shoulder is back. This is going to be important for our wild thing when we go into that pose. Take your hands down, lift your back knee, inhale deeply. Exhale, step forward with your right foot and shake it off. Shake, 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 shake. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump back into your down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up into the sky, bend the knee, stack your hips, and again, move that knee around in circles, making it feel good. Breathing in and out fully. Step the right foot between your hands, big step, adjust it manually if you need to. Tuck the tailbone, come up, huge breath in. Exhale, let it go. Shake your hands down. Make sure you're not arching your low back when you let go of the hands. So inhale, reach up, side body long, just shake your hands. One more breath. Inhale deeply. Let the weight of your arms go. And shake it off. Move your shoulders back. Hands to the floor. Lift the back knee, step forward. Forward fold. Shake it off. Move from side to side. Make it feel good and move like you. Again, this is your practice. Let those movements come from an authentic place. Hands on the floor. Step back to down dog. And again, paddle in place. So this bending your knees in place in down dog keeps you moving. Inhale, reach up with your left leg. Move it around in circles again, moving the left knee around. Breathing in and out fully. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. This time, take your torso up, huge breath in. Exhale, release the hands. So we're challenging the balance. Inhale, come up. Exhale, take the back foot flat, warrior two. Make sure your feet are wide enough to give you freedom, but at the same time you feel stable. Front knee facing in the same direction as your toes. Inhale, reach up through your hands. Exhale, let go. Roll your shoulders back. Interlace your hands behind your back. Take your heart up into the sky, but keep your ribs in. Take a huge breath in, and as you lift your heart, breathing deeper. Take your left elbow on top of your left knee. Reach up with your right hand. Make sure your neck is not dumping, but keep it in line with your spine. You can look down if this makes you feel better. Take a huge breath in. Exhale, release. Right hand down. Lift the back heel. Inhale, reach up with your left hand. Huge breath in. Take your back heel back and forward. Transferring the weight. Lower the left hand down. Push back into your down dog. Paddle in place. Make it feel good. This is your practice. Shake your head. Move like you. Inhale, come to plank. Knees down. Belly in, and as you lower to the floor, make sure your chest, your shoulders are not coming forward, and make sure your chest and your hips are coming down at the same rate. Lengthen your legs back. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, cobra. Huge breath in. Press your heart forward rather than up, and then take your ribs in to push back into your down dog. Inhale, reach up with your right leg. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Huge breath in. Move the right knee around in circles. Remember, we're creating space so that we can feel like our body's not a cage, but it's the space where we incarnate to get freedom. It's a sacred container, and as you exhale, take that right foot between your hands. Come all the way up into warrior two. Inhale, reach up with your hands. And exhale, release. One more. Inhale, reach up. And side body long. Roll your shoulders back. Interlace your hands behind your low back. Stretch your elbows back. Stretch your heart up into the sky. Bend into your front knee a little bit deeper. Huge breath in, heart up. Keep your ribs in though. Take your right elbow on top of your right thigh and take the left arm in the same line of your spine. Lower the left hand down, lift the back heel. Inhale, take your right hand into the sky and move it back and forward. Back and forward with your back heel. Just transferring the weight and noticing how that feels. Exhale, lower the right hand down, push back into plank right away this time. Huge breath in, exhale, lower all the way down. Remember, keep your shoulders far from the floor. Inhale into cobra. Make sure your neck is back so you're not pushing your chin forward. Exhale, push back. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach up with your left leg. Huge breath in. Bend the knee and again move it around in circles. The more space you create, the more freedom you can feel within your own body. Exhale, step. Take the left knee into the left elbow, Inhale deeply. Exhale, take the left knee into the right elbow, cross it over. Huge breath in. Round your back knee to your nose and step the left foot between your hands. Inhale, come all the way up. High lunge. Exhale, release your hands. Take your back foot flat, warrior two. Check your stance. Front knee facing in the same direction as your toes. Side body long, roll your shoulders back. Interlace your hands behind your back, press your heart open, huge breath in. Exhale, hinge from the hips, take your heart down. And come into that diagonal line, into humble warrior. You're squeezing your legs into each other to give you more foundation. Release your hands, place them down on the floor, inhale deeply. And now we're gonna take the right knee down into the floor. Both hands inside your left foot. Tuck your tailbone, come forward. You can take a couple of blocks here if you need to under your hands. Or if you wanna go deeper, take your right forearm on the floor. Your left hand is going to be on your thigh, not on your knee. And you can use it to help you twist. Make sure, again, if your hips are tight, open up your toes a little bit so that you have space in your hips. Maybe you can even take your left forearm down into the floor, but again, this is all optional. Breathe in deeply in lizard pose. And slowly take your hands down, reach your back knee up. Take a huge breath in, and now we're gonna press the left knee into the upper arm. Lift the leg up into the sky, huge breath in. Shake that leg, stretch it up, shake, 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 release any excess of energy, and then lower it back down. Bend your knees, step or jump forward, inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, huge breath in. Exhale, hands to your heart. Close your eyes and ponder your intention. Today, I am moving 4. Reach that up into the sky, huge breath in. Reach up through your heels. And exhale, shake it off. Inhale, reach up. Squeeze your energy into your midline. Press your heels up into the sky. This time we're going all the way down. Exhale, let it go, head down. If this bothers your spine, you don't have to do that. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach up with your right leg, bend the knees. Stack it open and again move your knee around in circle. This is about creating mobility in your spine. It's not about how it looks. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee to the nose, huge breath in, step the right foot between your hands. Reach all the way up, huge breath in, release your hands. Back foot flat, warrior 2. Squeeze the legs into each other and reach your hands to the sides, shoulders back. Interlace your hands behind your back. Take a huge breath in to take the sides of your body longer and stretch your hands back. Hinge from your hips into the diagonal line. Squeeze your legs into each other. This is what is holding you up, your strong legs. Release your hands, place them down on the floor. Reach up with your back heel. Both hands are inside your right foot now. Again, you can have a couple of blocks here in your hands for more space. Take your right hand up into the sky, or take your left forearm down into the floor, and take your right hand not on your knee, but on your inner thigh to help you open that hip. And you're not pressing too much, it's gentle. You can also take your right hand up into the sky, shoulders back, huge breath in. Exhale, take your right hand down into the floor, maybe. Take your hips back slightly so that you're not hyper stretching your hip flexors. Push your hands into the floor. Squeeze your legs into each other. We're squeezing the right knee on top of the upper arm, creating that connection. Reach up with your back leg, so tuck your toes and lift the knee, and then come all the way up, downward facing dog. Shake that right leg off. Release everything that doesn't serve you and come into your down dog. Inhale, come to plank. Lower all the way down. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, cobra. Make these cobras as small as or as big as they feel good to you. Lower back down and take your hands in line with your chest. Finger tips on the floor. Roll your shoulders back. Take them up into the sky, slightly down through your spine, and then feel that space between your shoulder blades connecting. Make sure your neck is back, so your chin is back. You can stay a little bit lower here if it feels better for your spine, but your heart is coming forward. Huge breath in. Exhale, tuck your toes under, hands under your elbows. Take your ribs in, come all the way up into plank and push back into your down dog. Bend your knees, step or jump between your hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. You can keep your knees bent, or you can stretch your legs a little bit deeper this time. Whatever feels good to you. You can grab behind your ankles or just even take your hands on blocks. And again, this is to create freedom in your own body. Inhale, come all the way up. Huge breath in. Lengthen all the way up, and exhale, shake it off. We're going up and down, up and down, up and down 3 times. Again, if you have any problems in your neck, you can go down gently on your spine. Otherwise, inhale, reach up through your heels. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, bounce up. Exhale, down. Inhale, bounce up. Exhale, down. Inhale, bounce up. Stay here. Huge breath in and shake it off. Shake, 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 shake. Inhale, reach up with your hands. Exhale, step back with your left foot, coming into a squat or goddess stance. Move your hips from side to side. Roll your shoulders back. Make sure the weight is on the heels and slightly on the outer edges of your feet. Knees are pointing out in the same direction as your toes. Move your shoulders back around in circles. Move any way that feels good to you here. So there's no rules. It's not how it looks what matters. Inhale, reach up with your hands. Exhale, connect the tips of the shoulder blades as you bend your knees. Crown of head long. Hands reach high. Huge breath in. Exhale, squat down. Elbows that want to touch in your back body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, claw the air as you lower all the way down. Move your shoulders around again and let it flow. So this can be as fluid or as soft as it feels good to you. Look forward, inhale deeply and come forward into squat. Huge breath in, reach up with your hands. Exhale, step your left foot back again, coming into that goddess stand. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, claw the air. Take a mudra this time with your fingers connecting your thumb and your index and move it around in circles. And again, this practice is about making you feel good, making you create space in your body so that wild nature can come through. Make sure the knees are out in the same direction as your toes. Fall deeper. And then inhale, maybe come onto one side. Push your thighs back. Do whatever feels good to you. You can dip in with your right shoulder. Come up on the inhale, exhale. Maybe dip in with your left shoulder. But again, it's about freedom. So anything that feels good to you here, it's perfect. Stretch your legs, hands into your heart. Breathe in deeply. Bring your feet parallel so they're both facing forward. Roll your shoulders back. Interlace your fingertips like that behind your back. Take a huge breath in. Exhale, forward fold. So hinge from your pelvis. Maybe stretch your arms, maybe not. Maybe fold in a little bit deeper. You're squeezing your legs down and into each other. Take your hands back to your sacrum and then release. Take your right hand down, open it up to the left. Maybe you can take the left hand into your right outer heel or ankle. Twist, relax your neck. Come back to center. Other side. Hands forward, reach up with your right hand, huge breath in. Exhale, twist, take your right hand. It can be your calf, it can be your thigh, it can be your ankle, it doesn't really matter. Walk your left hand forward slightly so you have space. You're looking under your armpit and relaxing your neck. Let it just dangle in a natural position. Exhale, release. And shake it a little bit here. Bend your knees, shake your legs, shake your shoulders. And again, move any way that feels good to you. You're shaking that internal feeling of something that wants to come out. Inhale, look forward, take your left toes out. Face the front of the mat, lift your back heel. Inhale, reach up with your left hand. Huge breath in. Imagine you're pulling yourself up with your left hand to come up into a twisted lunge. Release your left hand, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale deeply, exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come back. Now imagine you want to push from your glute through your front heel to stretch that leg, that front leg. And it's not pushing the knee back, it's rather pushing from the glute to the heel down. That's what's going to stretch your leg. And then imagine you're listening to a secret with your left ear, so you're lengthening the side of your torso. Your hand can be under your knee, on your thigh, but never on the knee. Take your right hand up into the sky if it feels good to you. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Hand outside your mat, so you take it out a little bit and make sure it's externally rotated. So you're externally rotating your right shoulder. And we're gonna put a little bit of weight on that shoulder so the left shoulder blade comes into your low back, into your upper back. Come into side plank, right shoulder back. Take your hips up and down, up and down, up and down. Just getting some strength in your core. You can lift your upper leg if it feels good to you, or come into any variation of plank that you want to try. Again, this practice is about you. Exhale, come back down. Left hand on the floor. Transfer the weight forward and lower all the way down. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale up for cobra. Huge breath in. Make it feel good. Make it feel delicious. Exhale, lower all the way down. Tuck your toes under and power up. Come into your plank and downward facing dog. Relax your head. Inhale, reach up with your right leg. Huge breath in. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Lift your back heel into the sky. Reach up with your right hand. Huge breath in. And imagine you're pulling yourself up with your right hand with something. So you're holding onto a rope, the rope that has your dream. So you're pulling that rope down to help you come all the way up into this twisted lunge. Huge breath in. Release your right hand down like a swing and take your hands up into the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale deeply and reverse your warrior. Come back to center, warrior two. Stretch, pushing from your right glute to your right heel, and then hinging from the hips just a little bit. You can take your hand on a block, on the floor even, under your knee, on your calf, or whatever feels good to you. Roll your shoulders back, move them around in circles. Create more freedom for yourself. Remember, it's about creating space. Take your left hand on the floor, outside the mat a little bit, and roll that shoulder back. Take a huge breath in and slowly come into side plank. Make sure the left shoulder is back. Squeeze your legs into each other and come into little pulses with your hip high. Again, you can lift the knee up. You can come into any variation of side plank that feels good to you. But we're creating the strength that we need in our core so that we feel strong enough to break the boundaries. Come back into a plank, lower all the way down. Hands on either side of your torso, and again, roll your shoulders in circles. Inhale, come up into a cobra. Huge breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Two more times. So we roll your shoulders back, press your heart forward. So again, you don't have to come up too high. It's about taking your heart forward. Exhale, come down. Roll your shoulders back. Two more times. And then feel the tips of the shoulder blades connecting in your back heart, and that's what's gonna help you lift. Keep the muscles between the tips of the shoulder blades engaged. Huge breath in. Lower back down, stretch your right hand to the side as a T shape. Twist your torso and maybe take your left foot back behind you. Remember, it's not too back that you're twisting your low back. You wanna come into that diagonal side, but bring your foot closer to your right foot. So if you bring it too high, you're gonna harm your low back. And twist. Inhale, come back to center. Other side, take your left hand out to the side and slowly begin to twist. Take your right toes on the floor, right fingertips in front of you. And that right hand is gonna help you know how much you can go back. So the more you push into the right hand, the more pressure on the left shoulder. So you monitor how far you want to take it today. Take your ribs in, come back all the way down. Hands on either side of your torso, roll your shoulders back. Last cobra here to finish. Huge breath in, expand your heart, and exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Shake your head, shake your legs, breathe in and out fully. Adjust yourself in this pose. So down dog is like going back to your house. It's when you take off your shoes. Inhale, reach up with your left leg, bend the knee. And begin to stack your hips, lift your right heel, and come into the outer edge of your right foot. Take your left foot behind you, roll your right shoulder back like we've been doing, and open up your heart. Your left hand can be behind your head so that you come into full wild thing. Breathing deeply, exhale, come back to center. Take the left knee into the left elbow and then come all the way up with that leg. Shake it off, shake, shake, shake. Release anything that doesn't serve you. Other side, right leg up, huge breath in, bend the knees, stack the hips. Deep breath in, lift the left heel and come onto the outer edge of the left foot. Keep your left shoulder back as you take your left toes on the floor. Hips are high. Again, remember, you can take your right hand behind your neck to make you feel good. Take a huge breath in, exhale, one movement. Hand to the floor, knee to the elbow. You've got this. And exhale, come back into downward facing dog. Again, readjust yourself in this position, make it feel good. Bend your knees, step or jump forward. Inhale, look forward, exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Huge breath in, hands to the sky. And exhale, really shake it off. Again, whatever doesn't serve you, just shake it. Inhale, reach up with your hands. Reach up with your heels. Squeeze everything to the midline. And exhale, release everything. Inhale, reach up. Heels to the sky. Squeeze everything. And exhale, release. Again, let all that thing that's bottled up inside come out. So reach, reach, reach. Exhale, release. Relax the jaw. Make any sounds that feel good to you and shake it off. So take your hands and use your hands to shake off whatever doesn't serve you in your legs, in the back of the head. You can forward fold. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Release any tension, whatever that means to you. Pause at center, look forward. Step back into your down dog. We have two options. You can stay in your down dog or come into your crow. So bend your knees, step forward, bend your knees. Walk your hands forward, spread your knees out and move your hips from side to side, just creating space for this crow. Roll your shoulders back. Look forward on the inhale. On the exhale, fold a little bit deeper and bring your arms back. Make sure that your knees are squeezing into your upper arms. Your hands are facing forward and clawing down. Transfer the weight and it's your heart that melts down. You can step back, 1, 2, or you can try jumping back to crow, but land with your elbows bent. And then lower all the way down. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale for cobra, huge breath in. Exhale, ribs in to push back into downward facing dog. Again, paddle in place, make it feel good. Reach the left leg up. Bend the knees, stack the hips. And again, we're going into wild thing in a little bit. So exhale, take the left knee into your left elbow. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Inhale, up and back. And all the way into wild thing, open it up. Huge breath in. Remember, the left hand can be on your head. This time, come all the way forward, knee to the left elbow, knee to the right elbow, and then maybe take that left foot in front of you and open it up to the other side. Huge breath in. Come back to center, push back into your down dog. Other side, right leg up into the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, power through your core, left knee through your left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee to your nose, squeeze in. Inhale, up and back. Bend the knee, stack your hips. And again, make sure your left shoulder is back as you turn and you twist into your full wild thing. Huge breath in. Exhale, one movement. Right hand down, right knee to the elbow. Right knee to the left elbow. Stretch that leg. Bring it out and maybe open it up to the other side. Huge breath in. Exhale, take the left hand down, downward facing dog. Breathing deeply and exhale fully. Bend your knee, step or jump between your hands and exhale, forward fold. Move from side to side. And after this flow, allow yourself to pause into a more deeper inner state. What feels good to you in your body? Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, release. So shake it off. Shake, shake, shake. Inhale and exhale deeply. We're gonna come into a different part of the practice. So come up, remove any ponytails, adjust your clothes, change into more comfortable pants, because we have a few minutes for free movement. So begin to feel your body. Take your hands anywhere in your body that feel contraction, massage it a little bit, and then take that energy out. Shake your hands out. So hands massaging maybe your neck or wherever you feel tension, and exhale, relax. Shake the hands off. Shake the legs. Breathe in and out fully. Roll your shoulders back. And prepare for your free movement. So you have two choices. You can move here for a minute in any way that feels good to you, or you can pause this video and look at the link to the playlist that I left for you guys, especially for this moment. And you can pause this video. I really encourage you to do that and take a moment to put that playlist and dance with yourself and just move around. Not even call it dancing, it's just movement. Do 1, 2, maybe 3 songs, and then come back to this video just for a final stretch and closure. Okay, welcome back. Inhale, take your hands up into the sky, and exhale, release everything down. Inhale, roll all the way up. Hands to the sky. And exhale all the way down. Roll all the way up. Inhale, hands to the sky. Huge breath in. And this time begin to reach up with one hand and the other, stretching through the sides of the torso. So lengthening the sides of the torso, creating space. Breathing in and out fully. And I know you can't see me pretty well here. It's a little dark, but that's okay. It's about moving like you. This is very simple movements. Take the left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe you can take your left hand on top, but not put any pressure. It's just the weight of the hand. Then look down into your armpit and grab behind the head. Stretching the neck a little bit after those planks and those wild things. Release. Other side, right ear to the right shoulder. Maybe take your right hand into the left temple. Take your right chin down. Take your chin down to your right armpit. Reach out and away with your left hand. And release, come all the way up. Inhale, take your hands up into the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Bring your intentions down into the floor. Take a step back with your right foot. The back foot is facing 45 degrees forward, just to stretch the back of the calves, and then switch. Left foot back, come forward. Roll your shoulders back, forward fold. Shake any excess of energy of your legs, of the back of the head, of your shoulders. And again, just letting go and allowing that more wild aspect of yourself that knows how to move your body, to come in, take over, and move you a little bit here. Softly step back, take your knees down, and come all the way down to the floor. Stretch your left hand in front of you, put it down on the floor, because we're gonna roll here all the way up. So you can take this time to do a few supine twists on the floor. Maybe taking one knee to the opposite side and twisting. Whatever feels good to you here. So I'm gonna let you explore any last movements that you feel like your body needs. So again, it's not about how it should be, it's about the inner exploring. I'm gonna say goodbye right here because we're gonna do Shavasana for a few minutes. So you can stay here as long as it feels good to you, and after the video is over, you can stay here a lot longer. But the instruction in this pose, this final pose, is to really just let go. To really feel the spaces that you created inside your body, allowing yourself to move, by allowing yourself to tap into what feels good to you. Congratulate yourself for giving this moment to your body to express itself and for allowing that internal wise nature to come through. Keep your awareness in this space, here and now. And notice if there are any messages coming through for you from this internal wild nature that you allowed to express itself today. What hidden treasures can you find when you bring yourself out of the cage into the world, into your world? Bring that freedom to your inner world as well. Wake up, making any movements that feel good to you. Remember to stay free and to keep the focus and the awareness and moving like you. Bring the knees into your chest and move from side to side. Roll to one side in embryo pose and stay here so long as it feels natural to you, for after corpse pose or death pose comes a new beginning. Whenever you're ready, come back to center, sitting any way that feels good to you. Staying in this place where you're half in, half out.